Back in this venue doing the damn thing with you, Vic. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. We got the man, the myth, the legend, the king of New York. That's right. Get the Statue of Liberty out of there and replace it with the Statue of Dabuz. It's the king of New York. Let's get it.
Let's go. I remember somebody asked how Dabuz likes to eat his own bagels. You can't ask that question to the king of New York. He eats his bagels the only way that he wants with this Rosa here as well. A mastermind when it comes to so many of these different minion characters. I just feel like he always has minions playing for him. And when it comes to dealing with certain matchups like Rob, you kind of need it because that gyro acts as Rob's minion.
That's right. It does my dirty work for me. It's my henchman, if you will. But just because the henchman is gone doesn't mean I can't get busy either. As you can see, Lumaless, if that even is a word, look it up in the dictionary. I just made it up, okay? But Lumaless and still getting the job done there in the corner.
Oh,
okay.
Nice. I love it. He even knew that the Luma was going to come back. He shielded, but it still was able to poke through a little bit. Really intimidating. I like the way that he was able to carry him with those down tilts, but Rob down tilt being probably one of the best moves in the game.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, it's like, it's a move, ain't it? I mean, it's like a damn thing, Sakurai. If you play that character, you was really looking out type stuff. Okay, nothing off the up tilt. Try to read the air dodge, possibly in the opposite direction for the other one. This is the Buzz we're talking about. So I'm getting these feet back on the solid ground, okay? Ain't gonna be no air dodge in here. But I like this. Knowing how to get in between Rosalina and Luma is going to make all the difference here in this matchup. And with a head full of lasers, we could possibly try to get the Buzz off stage. No hitbox, not recovery. I need the snipe.
See him actually noticing that he's been getting caught a lot when it comes to landing in general by the Rob up tilt in general here. He gets that nair. He tries to get the falls with the up here now.
Okay, nothing off the jab there. Yo, I'll take that. Thank you. There will be no throwing stuff in my classroom, she said. I'll take that. Okay. And again, just kind of giving us like, you know, a bit of like this less is more mentality. You know, we see a couple bounces, we see some forward airs. Of course, those put on damage. Pretty difficult moves to punish in Rob's arsenal, but it's really about separating Rosalina and Luma. Those are the moves needed to get that done.
Especially understanding where Luma is too, that active hitbox on the laser in general, that Dabuz is ready to just soak in and two. Tries to get that side B, doesn't catch anybody as Dabuz was on the other side of the stage. Looking at him hit ghost so he could go in for the punish.
That's right. Nothing on the punish quite yet, but you know it's definitely coming. Okay, take the gyro away from him. The down tilt is coming through, and again, this is like kind of the Shulk mentality. You know what I'm saying? If you're a character that's really big and long, you just kind of stay at the middle. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the middle, they can't jump at you off the platforms. I got the option on the ready. They can't mix it up and try to approach, you know, just on the ground in sense too, because I have down tilt, I have things like that to keep you at bay, especially if you got a Luma, but it doesn't seem to matter right here. We've kind of evened this thing up in terms of stock percent, slightly different narrative, but we'll see if we can make it a little bit more even.
Yeah, got to get it low to the ground with that back air, going as low as he possibly could. He gets the re-grab on the gyro though, but you have to worry about that rapid jab from Dabuz. Rosa rapid jab doing so much damage between Rosa and the Luma themselves, and shield pressure too in general, but the down tilt to try to answer back just forces Oriole actually just kind of stuck by the side.
Kind of pinned into the corner here. I mean, we have seen Dabuz make some big plays, but Rob, of course, with some tools to get out of the corner, and I think with both characters not having the best, they got a good recovery, but there's no hitbox on it, and if it's treated properly off stage, you can really make a big play on it. But I think both certainly know that, and so they're trying to stay as grounded as possible, but it doesn't seem to matter. Dabuz taking that stock sky high and closing it out right here. Dabuz going up in a big way.
Dabuz immediately going for a reset though on the ground, of trying to prevent Oriole from actually landing on the ground there too. Or he's been doing a really good job at catching, not just with the up tilt, but with these up airs as well. The down tilt to stop the actual approach, hits the gyro, grabs it once again, and actually send Luma over by Dabuz. But it's the fact that Luma has been left alive for a really long time and hasn't really been dealt with the way that Oriole needs to.
We'll definitely have to apply a little bit of that pressure that Dabuz is applying the opposite way here. It just feels like Dabuz just knows, I got the lead, you got to come to me. Rob's approach options, as great as they are, very telegraphed. I know exactly what it is that you're doing, and for the times where I don't, I'm much longer than you, and I have Luma to keep you at bay. But the up smash with the scoop is going to send Dabuz sky high. Rosalina, despite hitting like a ton of bricks, light as a feather. So we'll see how it plays out here. Oriole might be able to make a play here and fast.
Oh, I love that. Actually getting out of Dabuz's pressure by the ledge. Gets right on top of that platform to try to go for a reset, but gets set ping-ponged all the way over to the other side of the stage here, taking a lot of that damage, but slowing down the game a lot, which is necessary, especially against a player as patient as Dabuz.
Oh, yeah. Because you already know that's, oh my God, I love that narrative down there. That's the Dabuz classic right there. That's his go-to move. That's the go-to move. I was waiting for it.
Oh, I like that shirt. I like Dabuz's shirt. Let's go.
Dabuz, you know, he's been stepping up the drip game here as of late, you know. And I'm here for it. You know, you can't live in a place like New York and be dripless, all right?
That's true. you're gonna get called out on the streets. They'll literally call you out.
No, that's fact.
That's whack. But it's true. You know, looking good,
Looking
Buzz.
good, Buzz.
All right. I do want to bring in some attention to the Rob, though.
Sure.
Oriole has been doing a really good job at not only slowing down his pacing, understanding that Luma needs to be that primary target, and has been doing a good job in between not just the gyro to recatch it, but getting Luma away with the down tilt. Despite the beam always getting just gravitated pulled in, it's the Buzz that kind of puts in that pressure whenever he's in that general space of Rob, because like we mentioned before, Rob's a big boy.
Yeah.
Even though you don't have a hitbox on that recovery, you could try to mix it up with that jetpack, but it's it's the Buzz that have those big hitboxes to try to catch you.
Yeah, and another really awesome thing to highlight from that last match is I don't think the Buzz had to recover once in that last game. Maybe if he did, maybe once or twice. He spent the majority of the game grounded. You know, he did not let, you know, a character with as crazy as, you know, hitbox like Rob get him off stage and go for like down air, back air, nair, whatever. I mean, hell, even side B can, you know, really mess Rosalina's life up out there. So the Buzz, of course, knowing his place in this matchup, Oriole, I could certainly say the same as well. I think the trades are going to work a lot more in Oriole's favor if he can figure out a way to find that opening. There's the down smash. That's going to do it.
That was a hard down smash too. That was from Luma and Rosa right there, making sure you absolutely were going to get caught by that. Rather big hurt box, like we were talking about from Rob, but even if you try to roll through that, that definitely would have caught you here. It's 97% onto the Buzz, and he lost it on Luma right now.
Okay. Has to zero in the right way, and I like that. Just spinning the laser early. It's like one of those situations where like Cloud's like limit. It's like he has it, and the match is starting to go a type way where we don't want to approach each other. Just spin it and just get back into getting your hands on him.
And no matter the competitor, Dabuz also tries to wait it out for that Luma opportunity. Catches the gyro this time around. First time we got to see Dabuz actually try to get a follow from being able to recatch that gyro.
They're kind of taking his tools away from him and using them against him there. Okay. Star bits, keeping him at bay right now. Going to come through within there, and I love the space. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Rosalina is so big, long characters that can stand in the middle of the stage and just keep you at bay. Really making you think twice about going for that trade. Usually Rob doesn't mind it. You know, I don't mind trading with Nair. You know, we both go flying the opposite direction. You can't get in for the follow-up. And plus, if you shield it, pretty tough move to work around anyway. But this time right here, the Buzz with all the positional advantage, keeping him at bay and just making him, again, think twice. And
the way that Oriole is trying to play around finding these windows of opportunity against the Buzz is by forcing out the gravitational pull to then maybe sneak a gyro in, but it's the Buzz that always has the time to react. You're going to throw out the gyro, I'm going to gravitational pull back to back if I have to.
Yep.
Make sure that you have no utility from the projectiles in general as he catches that second stock.
There it is, the Buzz right now on the ready, on the money right here to close this out. Unfortunately, Luma might have to exit stage right. Yes, that's right. We are. Oh no, I was wrong. He said we back. He said I'm back on this stage here, Will Smith style. Don't play with me. Don't get slapped out here, Rob. Okay. Nothing off the Nair. We've seen that in the last game, though. Nair into down there is the Buzz's calling. Gyro gameplay on deck here. Got you pinned into the corner. Rob off of his feet or off of his wheels, whatever he uses to get around. Not what you want to be on versus Rosalina.
If anything, he's going into orbit right now with the way that Luma is stopping him with those star bits currently. Tries to use the side B to at least try to catch the Buzz, who actually now trying to get a little bit more aggressive, but it's like you said before, no matter the lead, the Buzz is not trying to overextend. He's trying to stay grounded into the stage as much as possible.
And the Buzz is very well aware of the threat that is Rob offstage. As you can see, stuff like that happens. That time it was forward air, but it could be, oh, did he just try to go for what I think, the taunt to the immediate body. But you know, though, was it really a body when you're at 300,000%? Was it really a body?
You know what? As long as you have fun, and you are the one in the body bag instead. But you know what? But that's all that matters here. You see that at least the very tippity tip of that fair manages to get that here. But at least you got that one stock. You could say to yourself, I did not get 3 stocked here, but you did get JV2.
You know what? I took the stock off of the Buzz once.
Once.
We played friendlies a few times in my time in the community, and we played at MomoCon. And I was like, the Buzz is sitting just like how we are, and he's still waiting to practice against somebody actually good. You know, and so he's like, I'm like, yo, can we get a match? And he was just like, he looked at me, and you could tell he didn't want to say, I'm waiting for somebody better, so he ran it. So you know what I'm saying? I gave him my Sunday's best. I said, man, you ain't about to play me, so we playing, and I got it stock. And I could tell, like, it actually did something to the Buzz, because the Buzz went from this, and then he leaned forward, and then he whooped me. And then he whooped me. I was like, I got one, though. I made him sweat a little bit.
So
I
that's
got
the
one.
thing about Dabuz that I really like, though, in general. Like, he could be the king of New York. He could have all these accolades with the amount of history that he has in the Smash Brothers community. But no matter where he is in bracket, he will always make sure that he is not only just approaching it in a way where he can learn something from it, but you could be somebody that he has never played against ever. You could be his first round one. He will approach it as serious as he possibly can to guarantee that he gets something positive out of that experience. And that's why I always give him mad props for it, because he's not only like the research nerd when it comes to breaking down his sets and the matchups that he needs to have and learn about,